6 in it. Bring the Khalifa cone, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta don't get up. Don't you see them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. You ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, 2 big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Philo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these 2 guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now to the plate, here is Fernando Tatis Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Popped him up. Lindor is camped under this one. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo is providing at the plate right now. He's in the double digits. He's got a 10-game hit streak. That means a little over a week. Start heading into that second week, and now people are going to start paying attention to you.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. VR on at first, nobody out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. And he takes strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Here's Darvish on 0-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 10 home runs and 25 driven in. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stepping in next, Dominic Smith, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First offering. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Michael Conforto is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Second and third, 2 away. One and 2 now. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the 2nd, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. 2nd inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The average sitting at .297 here to start things out. 16 homers and 41 RBIs. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. And there's a base hit on the line. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. So here's Will Myers. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. With runners in scoring position this season, Myers carries a hitting line just over the .280 plateau. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Well, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heat?
So it was a strikeout looking there. Will Myers goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. So here is Tommy Pham. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him. But I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Rips this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And that one yanked just foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Hot shot to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Next, it'll be Yu Darvish, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. Pham at second with two down. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
One and one. Here it is. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch. Strike two called, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, from a pitcher's perspective right here, you got to treat this guy like he's the four-hole hitter.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom of the inning now, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
The shortstop, Francisco.
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Lindor.
Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. Fouled off. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the upper tank. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. Career homer number 149. And the Mets have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Batting in, the catcher.
So now to the plate, Tomas Nido, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250, 6 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swings through it for strike number 2. No outs, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Fouled away. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Nola finds it, and he makes the throw to first. DeGrom is retired, 2 down now. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis. This is foul right side. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 offering. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Line toward the alley in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Fernando Tatis Jr. looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping up is Jake Cronenworth. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still a 3-2 ball game. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the 0-1. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 away. Next, here is Dominic Smith. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And a ball 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Down the third baseline. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded weakly toward third. And he'll reach first safely. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So long at bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Mets go down quickly. They're up 3-2. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So 1 down, no one aboard, and that brings up Trent Grisham. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted the other way to left center. Smith will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder,
Here's Will Myers. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
A windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Padres down in order. They trail 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1 delivery.
Oh, that's try.
Popped up. Tatis settles under it near second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. At the plate, Tomas Nido, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the pitcher.
So here's the Mets pitcher. Jacob deGrom struck out in his last trip to the plate as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Mets leave 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham.
The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Austin Nola. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
He loses him on ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Now into the box, Yu Darvish. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two-two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Runners off for second, and he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way, and he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. 2 strikeouts now in the inning, sandwiched around a walk. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Kind of interesting pitch selection right there. You could tell. You double up on the changeup normally when you got a guy out front on his front side. Not the case right here. He spit on that first changeup take right there, so I was shocked he went to the well again.
Into the box, Jake Cronenworth. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 offering right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. And now, J.D. Davis. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
The third baseman.
As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Davis.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Brandon Nimmo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can set down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets are out on top. And now in the box, Joey Gallo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And in steps Manny Machado, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Machado on his way to second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So now to the plate, Trent Grisham, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Grounded to first, reined in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Up next, Will Myers trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The set and the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now that.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. To the plate now, Tommy Pham, lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Through 5.5, we're tied now at 3 apiece. Now to the plate, Dominic Smith. It was a base hit last time up.
For the Mets, the left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Dero, when you've come up all the way through high school.
At the plate, Michael Conforto fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. A ball and a strike. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Conforto becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Run away now for the Mets in the 6th, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, it'll be Tomas Nido. He went down on strikes last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds it 3-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dylan Betances will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. James McCann is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
And now the first pitch. Austin Nola is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Conforto is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Eric Hosmer will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Eric Hosmer.
And now the first pitch. 281 the average entering play. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hard hit at third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Standing in now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Craig Stammen will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
And now here is James McKinney.
Leading up.
Now here it comes as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 1 for 4. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a liner, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Tapped out in front of home. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to hit, J.D. Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0. High and deep to right center. After it is Myers. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. Still tied 3-3. Aaron Loup will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Aaron.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Pulled toward right center field. Nimmo will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
The first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Joey Gallo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. The 1-1 home. Skied into very shallow right. VR is there. 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. From the stretch. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. McCann moving to his left, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains tied at 3-3. Now it'll be Brandon Nimmo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on the way. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Into the box, Pete Alonso, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 1 for 2. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Here's the 2-1 home. On the ground to third. Machado is there. There's one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Dominic Smith. And now the first pitch. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Jose Peraza is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Miguel Castro will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half. Trent Grisham is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another full count pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
So the next to bat will be Tommy Pham. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Austin Nola. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swung on, missed. 1-1. Here it is. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. A tie game headed to the... At the plate now is Michael Conforto. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. Tim Hill is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings.
Number 25, Tim Hill.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Luis Guillorme will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there, but he drops it. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only one away. So some real problems out there at that time as it'll wind up in E7. So next to hit is James McCann. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Gallo into foul territory. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Just hung in there on that one. Again, another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Robert Stopp. So now the pitcher, Tim Hill. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Ramon Urias is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Here's the first pitch. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Urias is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's too late as he's in there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
To the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Seth Lugo is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Gallo. Your attention, please. Now,
Joey Gallo will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away.
Lugo.
From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Tatis leads off first with one away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. Conforto is there. 2 down.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. A runner on first with 2 away. Line toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Padres lead it 6-3. Mark Melanson takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Called strike 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Melanson pauses. Here's the 1-2. Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
You know what's funny right there, Matty? Back in the day, you would saw a ton of high fives in the dugout, but as I look at this guy go back to the dugout, you're not seeing much. Guys don't want to give themselves up. Managers don't want to give away outs anymore. Probably should have just laid down the bunt and took the sacrifice with him, but he still was able.
In to score, the runner from third.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
And here's Jose Peraza. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And he lays off there 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Myers. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Tim Hill gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Mark Melanson records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely. Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out in the NL West, the Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they grab the extra innings win over the Mets, 6-4. The San Francisco Giants held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 3-2. The Reds got 12 hits in this one as they toppled the Rockies 8-2. The Halos hit 3 long balls as they got a road win against Arizona 11-4. Julio Urias was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping the Dodgers get a victory over the Rangers 4-2. The Atlanta Braves racked up 11 hits as a team as they manhandled the Marlins 7-1. The Cubs pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 2-1. Chad Kuhl won his 4th game thus far, helping Pittsburgh get one against the Brewers 4-1. The Orioles broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 4-3. The Toronto Blue Jays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-5. The Seattle Mariners picked up, 19 hits in this one as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 12-3. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 10-0. Michael Pineda got the win, number 7 thus far, as the Twins were victorious over Houston 3-1. The A's put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-3. It was their 5th straight victory. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You will find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep it. Keep your self-control. Keep it. Keep your eyes open. Keep it. Keep your self-control. I say keep it.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Noah Syndergaard will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 4-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
The pitch. Jake Cronenworth comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The shortstop, Fernando
Up
Tatis.
next is Fernando Tatis Jr., a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
And the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Conforto is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. So now into the box is Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Curveball. That misses in the dirt for ball one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. This is foul right side. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Dominic Smith is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 2 for 5. Hard hit towards center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. And this is still a nothing. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands. You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That is fair. The first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. Hey guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Joey Gallo is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Into the box, Trent Grisham. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Now the first pitch. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Lindor's got it, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ball 1. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country and invade sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 11 home runs, 18 driven in. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Base is empty here with nobody out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a line drive. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Next to dig in, Michael Conforto. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 0 for 5. As he'll take a look at ball one.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fouls this one off. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Fouled off. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
Now with the plate is James McCann. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because the hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1-1 the count now. To 1-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's 1-0 Mets.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to pitching, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. To short, hit hard, scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. That will bring up Austin Nola. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Conforto is right there as he takes it for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Blake Snell. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. 2 out, nobody on. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Line drive to center field, and the Friars are into the hit column.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that by getting an out.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Padres leave 1. It remains 1-0. So now here is Kevin Pillar. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's got a batting average of .444. He's taken him deep once. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Noah Syndergaard shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And there's one down now. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
2 balls and a strike now. And the pitch on 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Machado into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Myers gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They lead it 1-0. And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. McNeil is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. He's got it, and that's the second out. And in steps Manny Machado. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
The left fielder.
And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pete Alonso will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1 out, nobody on. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive snagged on a short hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. 1-0 the count. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Pham able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1-1 the count. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. And to hit will be Trent Grisham. First pitch of the AB on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Here's Will Myers as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate now, Austin Nola. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting. The pitch.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
At the plate, Blake Snell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in once again is Tommy Pham. No hits to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And fair ball as a run crosses the plate. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit in the air to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, James McCann, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike taken up in the zone.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Myers on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Popped him up. Cronenworth over to his left, and he makes the play to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Fernando Tatis Jr. Smoke toward third. Davis brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Manny Machado now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Joey Gallo stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One ball, 1 strike to count. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Sandy. Luis Guillorme is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Luis Guillorme.
First pitch on its way. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and a pair of RBIs. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Taken in by Machado. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So here's Jeff McNeil. Flew out last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Igor, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And there he goes towards second. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. McNeil, base runner at first with 1 out. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Dellin Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68.
So here's Will Myers. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 1 for 4. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it is. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Number 17 for him on the season. And it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now batting, the catcher.
To the plate now, Austin Nola, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Ramon Urias will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Lays off 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average of .314. 5 homers and 19 driven in. 2-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two and 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Takes this the other way to right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game, so he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-0 now.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the payoff pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pillar's there, and that's the 3rd out. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo. Emilio Pagan will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled away. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. This one is launched. Look at this. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game. And the Mets have come back to tie things at 3.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now batting. Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Up next to bat, the right fielder.
Now to bat, Michael Conforto. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. No balls and a strike to count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next up from New York, James McCann. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Curveball taken a little high.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. We're tied now with 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Miguel Castro will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tomas Nido will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ranging back is Pilar. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center as they take the lead 4-3.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
The batter, the third baseman, Manny.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here it comes. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in will be Trent Grisham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pilar. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Home half of the... And stepping in, Kevin Pilar. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2-1 the count to Pilar. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Next up is Tomas Nido. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Greg Stammen is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 34, Greg Stammen.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll be back in standing up. He's set. Here it comes. Now a throw over. Just keeping him close. Pilar gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Trying to check his swing there, but did he go around? He did, says Kenny Jansen at first. Strike 1. Liner towards second. And that's through. A base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch of the AB now. Dominic Smith is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. To first. Right to him. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Ready now is Will Myers. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Down the left field line and hard hit. Myers will turn for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Austin Nola, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Jorge Mateo will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 3, Jorge Mateo.
Here's the first pitch, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking beat.
Davis has got it, and there's out number 2. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. And that's over. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
To short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Padres leave one. Score remains tied at 4. Mark Melanson comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Mark Melanson.
Pete Alonso gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. Melanson's ready. First pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fouled off. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Lead-off base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Francisco Lindor is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. That misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Pham moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Next to hit is Michael Conforto. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Scooped up to second for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Jonathan Villar will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Here's the first pitch as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Myers finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Robert Stock takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in. Now at the plate here is Jake Cronenworth. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch. Now a hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Big spot here, and it'll be Fernando Tatis Jr. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Fouled away. Ready with another two-strike offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Hit to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Striding in is Kevin Pillar. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Pillar brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Now the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That's popped up. Gallo shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Big at bat now, and here is Tomas Nido. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch, and a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Chopper over to first. Reined in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Jeff McNeil. Though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are tied 4. Here's Joey Gallo now.
Leading off for the Padres, the first baseman, Joey.
Here's the first pitch. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. The 1-0, and it's fouled away. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And there's the first out to begin the 11th. Up next, Trent Grisham. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Soft liner to the left side. Speared on the dive. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Showtrack. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. Standing in now, Will Myers, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Ready with the 3-0. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that brings up Austin Nola. Eric Hosmer will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The average right at 280 coming in. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Right side, but it's well fouled. Slapped hard the opposite way, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th, and we are tied 4-4. Victor Caratini is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 17, Victor Caratini.
Now it'll be J.D. Davis. The winning run stands at second base.
The third baseman, J.D.
Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder.
Big spot here, and it'll be Dominic Smith. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that will keep the game tied. Luke Pomeranz, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 15.
Here's the first pitch. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Robert Stock wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Padres, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game,